Hi, it's Lunar Meow Protocol, and I'm a composer, and I use a DAW called Reaper, and it lets you do pretty much whatever you want. So today, I'm going to show you how you can make your own song inside the DAW Reaper. So the first thing you need to do is install Reaper. I've linked a link in the description to install Reaper. But once you have it installed, you should get something that looks like this. If you get this, just go to View and then click the mixer so that it will hide again. Alright, we need a track to start with. So right click over here and insert new track. Now to get input, we're going to press this recording button. Change it from input 1 to MIDI. If you have a keyboard, then select this. If not, select Virtual MIDI Keyboard. Now, if you're using Virtual MIDI Keyboard, go to View Virtual MIDI Keyboard. Just keep this there. Now, we're going to add an instrument by going to Effects and type Resynth in all plugins. Double click this, which should add an instrument by default. Now we're going to record. We're going to do that by making sure that this is highlighted so it's record armed like that. And then we're going to press this record button right here. If you have a MIDI keyboard like me, you can play something on that. If not, click the Virtual MIDI Keyboard window. You can click on that, or you can play the keys. And if you set it to Virtual MIDI Keyboard, it should record too. Now we're going to press the record again to stop recording. And now you can see that whatever you recorded is there. Now the thing is, to make it sound like electronic music, you'd have to play perfectly, but no one plays perfectly. But computers do sometimes. So basically, we're gonna use the computer to set these notes to go where it thinks they should go. Tap the very big Q right here that stands for quantize. And you can set this to 1/16. It defaulted to me. It should be good. And it did that. And that's pretty close. And you need practice anyway. It can't read your mind. But that's just a quick way to make it sound a little bit better. Alright. So now we have this item. What if I want to delete it? So make sure this is selected. If you clicked off, it'll be dark gray, but click it so it's white. Then press delete. So you can keep doing this over and trying to adjust them, but also there's another way to do it. Go to insert new MIDI item, and that will actually add it without you recording anything. You can drag this longer and then right click it, item settings, loop item source. So now we can go into here by double clicking, and we can just add them by dragging our cursor where we want them. So that gives you the power to create any melody you can, but what about the instrument? So right now we have this resynth, and you can play around with this like that, or like this. But this doesn't give you a lot to do with it. So click on this, remove, and I've linked in the description to Surge, which is a really good plugin. It lets you to do so much pretty easily. So once you've downloaded it, go to Add, VST3i, make sure to delete your search. And it should be in VST3i, but if you download it as a different one, it might be there. But go to where you think it is, double click Surge XT, and now you have this. And I know this is a lot of buttons, but I'm gonna teach you exactly how to use it. So if you try it out now, it'll sound like this. You can change the wave to square, triangle, sine. These are the ones I use the most. So I'm not gonna go into these other ones. I'm going to select Sawtooth, which is what defaults to anyway. Now you can go to view virtual MIDI keyboard so you can hear how it sounds. And you can change all these settings. These are all just different ways to change how it sounds. Now we're done with these. This is what you'll use the most. There's also filters. Filters are a way to make it sound muffled or something. It's another way to change it. Low pass is the one I use the most. The lower the cutoff goes, the more it affects the sound. Alright, now what about these? Ignore the filter EG. I almost never use it. It's for controlling these, but I never use that. Amp EG. So basically what that does is control how long it lasts when you release the key, how long it takes to get loud. And then I don't use these too much, but this is basically how long it takes to get to this value, and this value is how loud it is in the middle. So I could do like this, and it would go like that. But I usually just leave it the default like that. And finally, effects. I don't use these a whole lot, but they are good to play around with. These just basically add built-in things that will change it. So I'm gonna go to a phaser. Now phasers kind of make it go like, I'm gonna select aliens. That's one I like. And it now sounds like that. If you want to remove it, just go clear effects slot. Okay, this you can play multiple notes. This you can only play one note at a time, so you won't use these a lot. Finally, there's this. So basically this is if you want to change something over time. It's kind of like that phaser effect that we just put on it. So we have this. It looks like the sine wave, but we can click on it and then everything will turn blue. Let's drag the pitch out like that. Now it'll go like that. It goes up and down like that. So you can do whatever setting you want with these. You can also change it to different ones or make your own with this. But you'll almost always use this or this. I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna change the rate up to go really fast. Turn the amplitude down. You can play around with those. Alright, so now you can pretty much create whatever song you want. You can put questions in the comments if you think I missed something. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. And yeah, bye.